Tune in to Eclipse Magic. Now imagine this, Magic Maker. You're playing a game of Uno, that card game. You've also got the sun and the moon there, Venus, Mars, and the universe is also playing this round. And you're all playing Uno, the card game. If you don't know, Uno is a game with colours and letters, and you're playing to win, like every card game. But inside the deck, in the Uno deck, is the wild card. The card that you can throw down at any point in the game if you want to change the direction of the play. So you're playing Uno and you're there with the sun and the moon and Mars and Venus and the universe, and you've all got your deck. You all believe you know which way this game is going to be played, which way you are going, and then the universe just throws down that wild card and changes the game. That, my friends, is eclipse magic. That's what we're moving into right now. New Moon Solar Eclipse is happening for us all on the 19th or 20th of April, depending on where you are in the world. And in this magic circle, I'm going to break down for you what are the top 3 magic moves you want to be making to align yourself with this bigger game being played, with all of these characters and you. So welcome back if you're joining me again here in the Magic Circle. If you're new, what a delight to connect with you. My name is Deb D and I'm a magic weaver and a grief guide, supporting people to tap into their magic wherever they are on their journey, whether it's a big life loss or really activating their big life magic. I'm here, and one of the ways we tap into our magic is by checking in what's happening above, because it's going to influence what's happening below. So today I'm going to be sharing with you about this new moon solar eclipse energy, and then coming up in future videos what happens in the eclipse corridor in that season between eclipses, and then full moon eclipse. So it's a 1, 2, 3 eclipse magic coming up, so you're going to want to subscribe now to stay with me in the Magic Circle to tap into all of this magic available to you. And hot tip, stay to the end, because I have an invitation for you that you just may want to say yes to. Okay, so we're all playing this card game, and you've got your deck and the planets and the universe, and you're all playing together. And eclipse magic is this. It is that time when the universe is going to play their hand, throw in that wild card. So what happens in an eclipse is the sun and the moon align, they eclipse themselves, which also means your earthbound self and your soul self are eclipsing self. The veil between worlds gets thin, and it gives us this opportunity to really shift the game we are playing. What's going on? Are we on the right path? If not, the universe is going to throw you that wild card now. So we get eclipses twice a year, and they are absolutely in our highest good. It's where the universe says, just step back for a minute, everybody. I'm just going to play my hand. And the universe steps in to create the conditions or the circumstances that help to kind of rejig you back onto the path that is soul designed for you. That is actually where your heart magic is for you to learn the most in your earthbound experience. Sometimes an eclipse can be a big ending or a brand new beginning. But whatever it may be, wherever you're at on the path, eclipse magic is always working in your highest good, even if at the time it doesn't feel like that. So let's get into now these top 3 magic moves I suggest you tap into and activate to get the most out of this new moon solar eclipse. So new moon is always that time where we're setting intentions. The moon says, hey, do like I do, give yourself a moment to stop, pause, breathe, check in, and figure out, am I moving in the direction that I want to move in? And this new moon is not only eclipsing, it is also the second new moon in the sign of Aries. This is a big deal, magic makers. So let's really anchor into what does this mean. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, so it's very much about beginning. Aries is very much me. What am I creating in the world? Using the fire of Aries and that warrior energy of like moving forward with your desire. Our last new moon, Aries, was at 0 degrees. This new moon, we don't always get this double new moon action. This is big. But this new moon is at 29 degrees. So Aries is saying, okay, so you've learnt some stuff. In the last lunar cycle, what has come to light? What did the moon show you? What actually happened in your world? What was your intention last new moon? For the universe is actually saying, here we go. Here's a second chance to tap back into that intention. Applying everything that you have learned. What has already changed? What was maybe in your way, or what were you shown is the way? So if I was you, I would be tapping into what was my intention last new moon at that Aries 0 degrees, and how can I deepen that now? For Aries is actually asking, what about me? What do I want to do or create? What am I about in this world? What's next for me? So take the time to really bring it home to your own magic. What do you know is waiting for you? What have you been getting some intuitive hits, or you've been waiting for the energy to build that you're like, I'm going to create that, or I'm going to move in that direction? Or when you tap into heart energy, heart magic, you're like, that's actually my dream, to create that, move in that direction, share that with the world. Whatever that is, tap back into that and deepen for your new moon intention. For this new moon is going to be hit with this eclipse magic. Remember, eclipse is going to line you up so that you can move down the path, your soul path. So that's tip number 1. Tap back in to that new moon intention you made last lunar cycle. And then magic move number 2 is harness the fire. Mars is really active right now. Aries is really active right now. There is some intense fire in the sky. There's 5 planets orbiting in fire energy now with Aries, which is giving us this opportunity to check in with the fire within you. This is what I want you to know about fire. Fire can create and destroy. So channeling the fire within you, is there anything that you actually want to destroy? You're like, you know what, that's in my way from getting what I want. A thought pattern, a habit, a belief, a person, a place. You can use the fire energy within you to actually clear the path. That's eclipse magic, clearing the path. Plus, you can also use this fire energy within you to channel it into what you want to create. So like really breathe into the fire within you. Believe in the fire within you. Especially if, you know, the last months or even longer for you have kind of felt like I'm not feeling like I'm getting anywhere. That's okay, we've just been figuring it out. It has been a strange start to the year with like 1 step forward, 2 steps back and everything aligning in time. This is a slow brew year. And so now is a really amazing, potent time to take proactive action towards what you want. Meet the universe there. Say, I'm going to meet you on the path. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to clear. I know what I need to activate. And even if it's only just one small step, take that step so that the universe will meet you there. Turn up for yourself and your fire. What do you know you have been wanting to do for a while, or what do you know intuitively is your next move? Okay, magic move number 3. This is my favorite move to make in eclipse magic, which is make some space for the universe to play. The universe has just laid down that wild card and they're like, I'm changing the game. So rather than resist that, even if you don't understand, like, why universe are you moving me in that direction? Even if you don't understand, just flow. Give the universe some space for whatever needs to end, whatever needs to begin, whatever needs to align. Eclipse magic is just a beautiful 2-week period of time where the universe says, please let me have this hand. So surrender to the universe. Allow whatever's happening. Don't resist it or fight it or try to understand it with your mind. This is what I would suggest you do, which helps me to tap into soul energy, is to ask yourself each day, if my soul was going to take the next step, what would that step be? Or if you can't answer that question, you might just like breathe in and just say, okay, universe, and my spirit, my soul, my higher I am presence, over to you today. How should we play today? Let go of some control and allow and open. Make space in the magical playground during eclipse season, and do that at this new moon eclipse time. Like, begin as you wish to continue. Turn up to the game being played with your hand. See that wild card and then say, okay, here we go. The wild card's just been dealt. The game is changing now, and I will not resist it. I will go with it, and I will create enough space for the universe to show me exactly what that move is, that next magic move for me. So magic makers, number 1, Aries New Moon again, tap back in. Number 2, channel your fire, create or destroy, and do the thing, proactively do the thing that you know you need to do. An amazing time for new breakthroughs, new beginnings. And then number 3, make some space in the magical playground for the universe to play, because the universe really wants to show you the way. And this is where we just begin. But there's more eclipse magic coming. As I said, we have the new moon eclipse on the 19th and the 20th, and then we move into this eclipse energy, which takes us all the way through to early May, where we have our full moon eclipse. I am going to be here to share with you all the magic moves and how you can tap into all of that magic. So if you have not yet, subscribe now and stay with me in the magic circle. And if you so desire to do so, here's my special invitation to you. At Big Life Magic, there is a community called the Big Life Magic Makers, and we meet regularly to tap into our magic. And 2 of our anchor points are new moon and full moon. Every new moon, I open a new moon circle of magic where we tap into what energy is aligning, and then set our intentions through being together in collective magic. I guide everyone in a meditation. We all tune and align, and you are invited. Because it's a new moon solar eclipse, and eclipse magic is my favorite, I am opening up the circle to anybody who wants to come. That's you, magic maker. If you actually want to be in a magic circle with me and some other magic makers, aligning this amazing second new moon in Aries with all of this fire and opportunity and the universal wild card, then you are welcome to join us. You're going to want to check the description below for the link to register for the 20th of April, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am opening the circle. If for any reason it doesn't work for your time zone, I suggest you still register, because I always send the replay, which you can watch, tune in, do the meditation, set your intentions. An open invitation to all magic makers who wish to embrace eclipse magic. It's highly recommended. I love eclipse season, and I am so pleased that I am given the opportunity to share it with you. So magic makers, breathe in now. Align with your heart, anchor into your own magic, connect to your truth, and play with the universe, because the wild card is just about to hit the game. Magic makers, you know what I'm going to say because I say it every time, but I really wish that you believe it, because it's true. my friend, you know what? It is you. It is you, my friend, that is the magic.